I wish a sis would. New episode every Tuesday.
Hi guys, and welcome to Wish A Sis Would podcast.
We are here.
We in here.
Did we notice that we all have braids?
That need to be taken down.
Yeah, mine's definitely coming down.
Definitely scheduling.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They coming down, but we all have braids. I think we've had braids for the past few episodes, but
I need to redo the front half of my hair. The back is fine, but I'm gonna go home and
Oh no, mine's is just coming down.
Touch it up.
wash it. Yeah, I'm about to do it. It's summertime. Come on now.
True.
Biker shorts
That's
and
why my hair
t-shirts.
is gonna be braided.
Yeah.
They're
I'm just getting smaller ones so they
You
can
need to learn
last
how to braid your
longer.
own hair. And get it
I've
together.
tried. I don't have the patience. I do not have the patience. You know what's crazy? I don't have the patience to
My
braid my
arm be
hair, but I
tired.
got the patience to like straighten my hair and all of that. So
My arm be tired.
I don't even have straight. No, let me stop lying. I don't have the patience to do that. Anyways,
Arm be burning.
anyway,
You'll be alright. How was everybody's week?
I got stung by a bee, so now my leg itch.
Is it swollen still?
No, it's not swollen no more, but it's like a big red spot.
See, I done went to the hospital.
It's gonna be an
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be there.
I done went
It
to the
goes
ER.
away.
I care. I still went to the ER.
She would have went to the emergency
I
room.
would've
As soon
been
as that,
done.
as soon as that bee left her leg, she would have been gone.
I'd have been like,
Girl, I'm
call
not trying to-
911 immediately.
It just kept like stinging on and off, like I felt it, like I felt it sting me, but then I was like, did that really just happen? And like I was
Your
like,
body
wow, and then
needs to
all of a sudden
shock
like it
it.
would start like stinging, and then it would just go away, and then it would start stinging again, and it would just go away.
I watched, now that you brought that up, because now on my TikTok it popped up on like how bee stings work. Apparently, like when their little thingy gets stuck in your leg, it pulsates and puts the venom into, and then once it's done pulsating, it's done putting its venom inside of you, and then the bee goes and dies.
Oh well, I killed the bee.
Who's gonna die anyways? You didn't have to kill it.
Shit. But I don't think it stung me all the way though, because like usually like with a bee sting, like where it swells up, there's usually like a dot in the center where the stinger is. It wasn't like that. Like the whole thing was just swelled up. So
It probably nicked you in.
yeah, it probably was trying to go in because it went through. I mean, tights are thin, but I had on I had on tights. It wasn't like it was bare skin, so it was trying to get me.
Yeah, it probably didn't puncture all the way.
Or that shit was in my tights, and
No, I got stung right here. I was in some pool water. That bee, it was a big bee too. And I didn't notice it because I was in the water. It was a bee sitting on my hand the whole time.
That's why I don't play outside.
And then when I did, and I was like, ah, and then stoop.
I remember the first time I got stung, I was little, so we was at my grandparents' house. I was outside watching them play, and I was standing up against the gate, and all of a sudden something bit me, and I just grabbed my leg, and it swelled up like immediately. But that one didn't. It took me forever to get the stinger out. Like I think I ended up getting like strep, and I was like at home. Like my parents ended up like not from the bee sting though, but I ended up just getting sick, and my parents went out of town. And I had to stay with my auntie and my uncle. So I'm just on that couch just picking at my leg. And I finally pulled the stinger out. And I was like, I pulled the stinger out. And it was like, what? I was like, oh, I got stung by a bee.
Girl,
I've never. That's why I do not play
Yeah,
outside.
it hurts.
Catch me indoors.
Yeah, it definitely hurt. But I mean, the pain don't last too long, though. But it definitely do hurt when you first get stung.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
if
like
it's
a
in there, you
sting.
definitely gonna feel it.
Yeah, it's like a sting. It don't last. This one wasn't nearly as bad as the other one. But they both been on my thighs. Like, what's going on with my thighs?
No, thank you. Rocky, how was your weekend? Your weekend?
So far good. I mean, it's just been a little busy, but good. I mean, lots to do. Preparation. I went to go visit my granny. I'm spending the weekend with her this coming up weekend. So yeah, cause she just had surgery not too long ago on her back. So just dealing with that. Family issues. Just been praying hard. That's all we can do. Just about now. But other than that, just working and stuff. Not too much. Helping with my mama business and all that type of stuff. That's it.
I don't remember what I did. What did I do last week?
Oh, and I just gave my dad his gifts. His birthday was yesterday, so shout out to
Look
him.
at all the birthdays coming up.
She want to
Wasn't
be in the camera so bad.
you breathing on the mic? Yo.
They don't want to hear you talk. Just sit and be quiet.
Me and him were gonna come.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I think she still
I
got
don't
beef
know
with
if
you.
Carter got baseball
Yeah,
last
she
week.
was, but she came up. I mean, she greeted me. Oh, okay.
All right, well, let's get into it. Well, before we get into it,
Yeah.
it's summertime. It's getting ready to be summertime. People who listen outside of
Yes.
taxes.
This is something about it. This is what you
Texas.
get.
It's hot as fuck, okay?
Hot
It was
as fuck.
hot yesterday.
Hot, hot.
It's supposed to be hot the rest of this week, but right now we're going through rain. I could have sworn
Mm-hmm.
April showers brought May flowers, so I'm not sure why it's still fucking raining.
Well, I mean, it is May 1st. We just got into May. So give it a little time. The sun
I'm
gonna
not
be
ready for
cold.
that. But how we feel about hoochie daddy shorts on men? Hoochie. Yeah, the shorts that be above the knees. You know now, like when you go to like Old Navy and Walmart, it tells you if the shorts sit above the knees now
I didn't know that.
for men.
I think I've never paid attention to it.
I feel like if you work out and you have the leg structure, then yes, if it works for your body. But like the ones who just want to wear them just to have them on, like no sir.
It's a trend though.
It
is.
is, but it's not for everybody. And that's the problem. That is the problem.
Rocky
like,
said if you cannot rock
I
the
didn't
hoochie
say
daddy
it. Rocky
shorts,
did. Why are you serious?
don't wear them.
we're gonna be honest. I'm like, you don't got no real friends letting you come out like that. Like you show up and you got some hoochie daddy shorts, and I'm gonna tell you like no.
But I feel like the time has passed where I guess I never paid attention to it because I feel like the time has passed where dudes wear like long ass shorts or sagging and stuff like that. Like don't nobody dress like that no more.
They don't.
So it's
That's
like
the problem. No, I'm just
well,
Rocky said y'all shorts supposed to be below y'all knees.
they getting confused, and that's why they liking booty more than.
look here she goes.
I'm just saying.
Standing on business.
She's not
I'm
liking
just-
booty.
What? I'm just saying. I mean. I don't know. I don't
okay.
know. I just remember the boys I grew up with, like, they didn't even like no tight stuff
I
like
see.
that for real because they like, we can't breathe
Get
down
off my
there. Like, you know, they were saying their stuff sticks to their leg, like, especially if it's hot. So I'm like, how the hell you want tight stuff on all the time? That's a little questionable.
It's
Yeah.
the fact that she's done her like research and commentary on it. Like,
I mean, I have guy friends, so I mean, they
I
talk.
have. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
they talk. That's why I'm like, that's the only reason why I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know
We
too
gonna
many
bring
who
that
want to
up.
be having tight stuff on all the time. I mean, unless you just, you know.
I watched TikTok and the guy was just like, boys don't double shorts no more. Like, you know how they used to wear like basketball shorts
Yeah.
and the pants because they always was ready
Well,
to hoop.
some athletes still do. I mean, if you an athlete, they kind of still do
Nah,
that. But
there was this guy. He was just like, I was with my younger brother. He was like, we ran across a basketball court. There were man hooping. I told him, let's go hoop. And he was just like, I ain't bring my basketball shorts. And he was just like, you ain't got your basketball shorts underneath your pants? Like, what are you doing? And he was just like, no. So he was just like, boys these days don't know that you used to have to come prepared to hoop. Like, you used to have to wear your pants and your basketball shorts so you was ready to go.
I
I know that.
mean, a real hooper just hooping in whatever. So I mean, it's
Guess
just
his
a matter
jeans
of-
was too tight.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but a real hooper gonna hoop in whatever.
now you see what I'm talking about.
Guess his jeans was too tight. I guess he wasn't going to be able to hoop
You're not
today.
even prepared. Look.
All right. Let's move into our topic. We're going to be talking about the differences between dating in the 90s versus today.
Hold on. How are we gonna talk about dating in the 90s and we was 6?
I'm just talking about like the difference between
Okay,
like what
go
was
ahead.
happening back then compared to what we was talking
Let
about
her get
now.
the question out.
Cause I'm like, how we gonna compare the two? We was
I just think
barely.
there's a lot going on in the world right now
We
where
was outside playing in dirt.
nothing is the same, okay? Things have changed. Nothing's the same. The 90s are coming to that, well, they're already to an end, but, you know, things are now retiring and no longer coming on. Things are being put away, so on and so forth. So we're going to be talking about dating in the 90s versus today. All right. So dating in the 90s, apparently, statistically, because this is also going to be a lot of stats.
Okay.
All right.
Did they research?
Always. Where's my stat page at? You can have to write down the stats.
Get some numbers thrown in there so you can paint the picture.
20 black survivors. We put up black
All right.
Sunday service.
So it says individuals between the ages of 43 and 58 found the most success in their relationships in the 90s due to no internet. Like there was just no outsideness, basically. There was no social media and the internet and so on and so forth. But new age, okay, so that was back in the day. Now it says individuals between ages of 53 and 58 found the most success with online dating, stating that meeting on a dating app led to a romantic relationship. So dating back then between that age and who are still married currently was at 65%.
Okay.
Now with people dating online and are in relationships, it's at 72%.
Really?
Yes. So how do we feel about that? That dating back in the day, I guess, was just as easy as it was dating now?
I feel like back in the day it was easier. It feel like it should be easier because we've talked about this multiple times, but social media, online, like we got catfish now. Like there's so many ways that you can lie and all kind of stuff. So it's easier to put on a facade online. And, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like if, like, back in the 90s, like, you actually had to get to know that person. You had to actually meet face to face. Like, it wasn't no, like, let me go swipe through these profiles. It wasn't like that. Like, you actually had to be out and about.
That is true. And that's what it said. Ooh. Hey, listen, let her go.
She can go, shit.
They also said that as well. So it was a woman interviewer. She said that she was 75 and she states that back, you know, then in her time while she was dating, it was easier because the men were outside and women were outside. They were at the clubs, they were at markets, they just were outside in general. So it was just easier to meet more in person than it was now. So she is recently divorced now, and she's stating that dating online has become a lot more difficult because of what you've stated, between catfish and, you know, swiping left and right. And then when men hype up this facade that, oh, I'm going to take you out, I'm going to treat you right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then when the time comes, they falling through. They not standing 10 toes down.
The consistency is not there. Yeah.
And she says, hold on. And she states that when asked how they currently feel about dating, nearly 36% of the respondents stated somewhat positively, and 24% said very positively, while almost 23% felt indifferent to dating. Only 4% felt very negatively about it. So, dating now is apparently easier compared to, and I guess maybe the statistics on this is probably off, because I don't know how old people were taking these surveys.
Yeah, I'm like, is it easier? I mean, I can agree with that. It's depending on which way you look at it. Is it easier to find a mate? To build a connection? No. But is it easier to find somebody to match with? Yeah, because you can do it from the couch, you can do it from the toilet, from the bed, like wherever you are. It's easier to pick up your phone and you know, swipe or whatever. But back then you had to actually get up and go out. You had to look like something. Like I could be sitting here with my hair all over my head and be swiping through profiles, but all you see is my good pictures. So yeah, in that sense it is easier.
We gotta be outside nowadays. I think people just,
and that's what she said
out more. Yeah,
because
even if you think about it, a lot of them people too back in the day, you talking about growing up in neighborhoods, y'all always outside with each other. So you literally seeing these, even with like the girls growing up into like young women, like the men actually can see the transition because y'all all grew up together or something like that, or like somebody who knows anybody knows somebody, you know, you connected to that family, you know, let me holler at your sister, this and that. You see the transitions more. Now everybody be inside. People don't really like going nowhere because it's always something going on, or people being too extra, or like, you know, or something gets really hot really fast, then they mess that up, so it's like never the same again. So it's a little different now.
And I think now it's real easy. It's way easier to cheat because, like Rocky said, like everybody want to be in the house, so it's real easy to stay put up and in the house with someone and not be out and about. Then, you know, not be caught out and about, I should say, than it is like back then, because we have so much at our fingertips: phones, games, movies, whereas all of that wasn't there in the 90s. Like,
and I just think now it definitely, I think balance is more needed now than ever, because it's like, yeah, we can be inside, But we can also go outside and do activities as well. Like, whoever I'm going to end up with, like, I'm definitely want that balance to be there. Like, yeah, we could be cooped up, you know, do, you know, binge watch, whatever the case may be. And then let's go out, you know, being more consistent. I see those type of videos all the time of, like, married couples who, they do, like, the 7-7-7, so every 7 days or every 7 weeks and then every 7 months or something like that. Or whatever, it's like a date that's planned, or they go out and they do something, and they was like, this has helped. This was one of the things that helped, you know, them last, because you're being intentional. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what it's about. It really is about the smaller things.
I like the ABC dating. So I've seen that on TikTok, like where like they put like letters on like a popsicle stick and they put it like in a jar or something, and when it comes like for a date night, they pull out the jar and they have to do something that starts with the letter that's on the stick. Mm-hmm. So like,
it's not hard.
Yeah, they got, I mean, like, it got cards and stuff.
Yeah, it makes
that tell you little dates you can do.
It makes it spontaneous, like, or it brings out, like, makes it creative, because you could do like B, like everybody do bowling for B. C could be.
Which one do you want bowling for B? I want basketball for B for some reason.
I'm not playing basketball against no man, so we can be sitting there laughing at no. But I get your point. C was, I can't remember what C, like C was like you cook a meal together. D was like you go like dinner in a movie, like something like stuff like that. So it's something different for each letter that you come up with.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, they got cards now, even if you don't want to do that. And they got like, they sell like the little cards now where it actually, all that's in there is like a huge pile of like date ideas, like something that you maybe never even thought of. All you gotta do is read it and something like that. You know, there's ways to be creative, and I just feel like that's why it's no excuse for me, like as far as like you know, somebody being with somebody who is intentional, because nowadays there's no excuse, and the access that we have to everything is you know, it's unlimited. So like, yeah, you can be creative. We ain't got to do the same old. Like, you know, it challenges you to like really think about, you know, putting something together for, you know, your partner, you know. So it's important to have. I mean, because you're gonna need that. Otherwise, relationships die out, even with friendships.
Yeah, and I think just with the way that life is right now, it's important. It's important to disconnect. Like, to be intentional with dating and be involved with your partner, not be sitting at the table like this, because you're not, like, I can do that at home.
Rule. Yeah. Like, when I go on a date with somebody, like, put your phone down. What's so intriguing on your phone that we're not conversating? Mm-hmm. Put the bitch down.
Yeah. And then all the people who are, I mean, you see that a lot, too, like the couples that are still together and long. They all, like, all the stories is the same as far as, like, when they went out on a date and they talked for like 6 hours or like the whole night. That's how you know you're on the right track. I need that type of energy, because like then you know you're actually engaged into that person. This is not gonna be, you're not gonna be worried about that when the conversation's flowing, the chemistry is going, and y'all actually really talking about something interesting, you know, that y'all enjoy. So
okay.
I don't know what's wrong with Halo today.
She got that one.
Next thing that's listed on here. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. A little more than half of all respondents found looks and personality to be equally as important ahead of a first date. Older individuals also seem to value looks more, with 19% of those 78 and older naming it as their top concern, with just 8% of those between the ages of 18 to 26 saying the same. However, personality as a top pick trumped, with 31% of respondents valuing it most. Mm-hmm. So all people said that you got to be looking and
making all kinds of
and your personality got to be popping in order for this to work. Mm-hmm. And then the 18 to 26-year-olds are saying that personality is actually more important than looks.
I think it's a lie. We proved that last week. That's a lie. That is a motherfucking lie.
We got stats here, ma'am.
Looks matter. Look, homie last week from Rocky's episode said that he was not attracted to his wife. No, looks matter. Looks matter.
They're not saying that it doesn't matter. They're just saying the ages between 18 and 26 are saying that your personality trumps how you look.
They lie. They lie. I think they were like, I'm not gonna say one is more important than the other, but like your looks is what's gonna attract me to you, and then I'm gonna get to know your personality. I think if you're butt ass ugly, like what's homeboy name that I can't pronounce with the 17 letters? If I'm not like any like semi attracted to you, you're like I'm not gonna have a conversation with you, and I'm not gonna get to know your personality. Like it's a lie.
Homeboy could be treating you right down. Homie could be paying your rent.
He could be
your bills.
He could be, but if that makes me superficial, then I'm superficial. Like I want to be attracted to you before I talk to you. Like
big facts. I do understand that.
Yeah,
and it works the same.
And you gotta have a good hairline
because they are more physical when it comes to the lip.
Hello, move.
She said.
Sorry,
they are more physical when it comes to the looks. I mean, because that's what they pay attention to. Yeah. Men definitely are more, visual.
Look oriented. Of course they are.
Yeah,
so,
they're like,
it does matter, but
so I don't know what 18
to 26.
I don't know what 18 to 26-year-olds took this survey, but y'all lied. You gonna tell me somebody with doodle on their face gonna come up and talk to you? You gonna be all right? No, you're
not. As long as their personality is popping, they said sure.
How you gonna know their personality if you ain't gonna give them no play?
They said that they would though. Like they're gonna get to know you first. They're not looking at your looks.
This is the interesting study.
They said that they're trying to get to know you first and not judge you off of how you look.
But I feel like they just said that so they wouldn't seem superficial. Like because I just can't. Like I think like so if somebody come up to you and you do not find them in any type of way attractive, would you have a conversation with them? And like
I hear people out. Like only because
girl, how do you get free drinks at the club? That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth.
You have to.
You can still let them down easy.
You gotta play into it.
I'm about to take a shot. Y'all are about to drive me to drink, okay?
What do you mean? But that's not it.
I've definitely done that, like, and they respected it because at least I gave them time, to hear a person out. You ain't gotta be rude and be like, nigga, get out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I ain't gonna be like, no, but I'm gonna be like, okay, like it's gonna be awkward.
Yeah,
of course.
It's gonna be awesome, and then I'm gonna take my drink, but it's gonna be like, when it be like, can I get your number? It's gonna be no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was at the comedian show thingy on Sunday. I sat next to this guy. He told me he was single. He was real cool to talk to, and then
how do y'all both be places and y'all don't nobody invite me no motherfucking way?
My parents paid for this ticket.
My cousin invited me because
don't nobody invite me. Don't nobody invite me nowhere. They were both at the comedy show, and I'm just sitting here on the couch like
I was prepared to get in bed. She called me. She was like, "You want to go to the comedy show?" I said, "Oh, okay."
My parents invited me. I was definitely late getting dressed and everything.
But I definitely
because I was
babysitting
children again. I always got somebody fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I do. I always got somebody fucking kids. But he was sitting next to me. He tried to give me his number. I took the bitch and I slid it on the floor. But it was cool because I got drinks out of it. And he was real cool to sit next, but he just physically wasn't attractive to me. But he was cool people to talk to. Personality.
But you see what I'm saying?
Was top notch.
His looks wasn't up there, so you wasn't even. You just proved my point. His personality was up there,
popping,
but the looks wasn't there. So you split the number. Okay, so prove my point. You're 18 to 26-year-olds. Y'all fucking lied.
Sorry,
y'all lied.
He was cool people though, but he a little weird.
Yeah, you hear what I'm saying?
It was weird. Like
y'all lied.
It was a lot of people though. That was a good show.
He told me he was going to Janet Jackson next, and I was just like, oh, that's so cool.
He's probably trying to pay for you a ticket.
I don't like Janet like that. That's fine. I don't want to see Janet. You can bring me back a shirt though, but I ain't trying to see Janet. Thank you so much. He told me he was at Bad Bunny the week before.
Who listens to him?
He did.
Okay. Lovely.
I told him that we could follow.
No, I do know a Bad Bunny song. Ain't he on I Like It with Cardi B?
Oh, I don't know.
I Like It Like That, or he on some song Cardi B?
I don't know. I told that man thank you so much. for
That's from his older music, though.
I don't know that man.
being a great companion to sit next to, but I will catch him never.
I will catch him never.
He was weird.
Never.
He got a whole Essentials album, and I don't know shit about this man.
That man was making buku money.
He do.
Crocs
Yeah,
did a
he
collab
stayed-
with him not too long ago.
He stayed on Twitter too.
Yeah, I
He
would
stayed
not be
tuned
able to
for
tell.
sure.
I would not be able to tell you a song by Bad Bunny.
Me neither. I don't listen to him. Next step that's on here. It says almost 3 in 10 respondents found the best time to tell a partner you loved them was around the 4 to 6 month mark, which was the most popular time frame amongst all age groups. Respectfully, except Gen Z. The majority of Gen Z found 1 to 3 months to be the optimal time frame. When
So
do you
sooner.
guys feel that it went a good
I
time?
think around 6 months, close to a year.
I've never been in a relationship, so I can't answer this question.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you were to hypothetically,
I don't know. Like,
do you
it
think
would-
it's
it
acceptable to tell a man that you love him within the first week?
Fuck no. I barely know.
That's what
you.
I'm saying. The Gen Zers be
Yeah,
like, baby,
Gen
I
Z,
love you.
Yeah, Gen Z be ready to walk. Gen Z be ready to walk down the aisle now. It ain't
I
no,
love you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Gen Zers be falling in love heavy.
Yeah, but it also just kind of depends because, like, who are them TikTok influencers, the Henrys, Jayla and Tony, like, she's told her story. Like, I started following her, like, on Twitter. I seen their story first on Twitter, but they both went to Michigan, I think, and they were at a homecoming, and she was with one of her friends.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she literally walked up to him and was just like, hey, you know you're going to be my husband, right? And I think they ended up exchanging numbers. And they ended up, well, she ended up getting pregnant first, but they ended up getting married, like, within 3 months of knowing each other.
So
Like,
adorable.
yeah.
Sometimes
And they live in Dallas, y'all.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes if you know, you know. I get that. But
You know what? So they collab. This is so off topic, but they collab a lot with the Williamson family, and the Williamson family is in the Austin area. And I'm trying to figure out where the fuck do they live because
probably in Westlake, the nice area.
Yeah.
no, I think they live in
Let's see the
Gerald.
Oh, really?
And I say that because their son goes to Idea, and the dad works at Idea, and
Is there an idea in Georgetown?
no, the closest one is here, and then there's one
A
on
far ass
Palmer.
commute.
But they also said that I think the mom said that he forgot his shoes or he forgot something, and she's like, it was a 45-minute drive to the school. That sounds like Gerald. But yeah,
But I mean, anywhere in Austin can take you 45 minutes to get
fuck
to
yeah.
it.
But I mean,
That's because 35, but
yeah, they love stories pretty interesting too. I gotta stay off their TikToks, but yeah, like people really do be falling in love like that, like love at first sight, shit like that.
Oh, it definitely
I
happens.
did.
Ain't ever happened to me.
It does.
Just
I
never
watched it
know.
on TikTok where this girl fell in love with her husband off of a Carnival cruise.
I've
Oh,
seen
yes.
that. You know what?
And
I'm going on
see,
a Royal Caribbean
This is
cruise.
why I say I'm gonna get a vacation baby.
I'm going on a Royal Caribbean
She
cruise,
said they
and if I don't
spent-
find a Bob, I'm gonna be so mad.
They said they spent every day on that cruise together.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they ended
No,
up like exchanging
You
information.
connect. You connect with people on the cruises. That is the most best people to have fun with. I'm not even gonna lie, because even
Because
when I first
most of the time you see them the entire
We
like
was
y'all
on
have to
go.
do the same thing.
yes,
So
we was
yeah.
on go, baby. I had so much fun. My mom was. I was trying to be underneath my mom at the time, but she's like, no, go. So me and the other lady that we were roomed with, we became like this, honey. We was gone in the morning eating breakfast together. Like
Let
we
me
was
tell y'all
out
one
there.
thing.
My mom was so salty. She was like, "You just forgot." I'm like, "You didn't want me to."
Look, let me tell y'all one thing. If we go on a
I'm telling
cruise,
you.
do not wake me up for breakfast because I'm gonna be pissed.
But I get up.
I'm
for
gonna be
breakfast.
hot,
I
no.
be tearing up them omelets. You hear me?
No, do not wake me up for breakfast. I will catch the guy's burger joint for lunch. Don't wake me
That
up.
ice cream be hitting too.
Baby, I had an ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You couldn't tell me
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
You
the
couldn't tell
ice
Carter
cream
nothing
is-
either. I'll let that man live his best life. But the last time I was on a cruise, I didn't get to really be outside like that because I had my ex with me. But the next time I go on a cruise, your girl, SINGLE, she's single.
Yeah.
Nigga free. That means I ain't got it.
might be
she's
outside
single.
together.
So, you know, might catch
Does
me
he
one
watch
this
this?
time. He says he doesn't watch them because he knows that I talk shit about him. But I told him I don't.
Yeah, no, we don't. We don't. But I literally just said fuck nigga free, but I don't want him to think I'm calling him fuck nigga.
No, he doesn't listen. I asked. He's like, no, because I know you talk about me. And I was like, I don't.
He should
honestly.
listen. We're nice people.
Not he was
I've
determined,
gotten
like he just knew.
people that, like, guys that I've talked to watch our podcast, and they're just like, you guys definitely cater to women. Like, this is not for men. I'm like, it's not, but if you ever wanted to get to know us.
My dad has said that. Y'all need a man perspective. Y'all always talk about relationships. Y'all know
Don't
what?
worry, it's coming soon.
It's coming. It's coming.
Soon.
Yeah. It's
And I was just like, but if you ever wanted to get to know us on like a personal level to see like how to impress
This
us or
is
anything
great
like that,
videos to watch,
this is
'cause
something
you
to
know.
watch. Like, if you
Yeah.
ever be like, oh, how should I treat her on her first date? There's literally a video where we talk about our first dates and like what we would expect out of that. Like, y'all
What do
literally
you expect from men?
I think we like did like a roundabout about it.
interesting.
And
I
like
think
how we
I think it was about the men.
it was, and I think
but,
that
like,
you guys were both just like, we don't do like no movies and dinner, and I'm like, oh, I'm a movies and dinner kind of girl.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah. I mean, I would do dinner.
Yeah, so like we
I would do
highlighted
movie.
it. Yeah, we've
Movies
highlighted
is
like
just-
real quick,
that's
but like
not for the first date.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay,
But it's like we've given you
For
guys
me,
several
personally.
ideas.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I think like in person for the people that really like the people that really know me, I am, and y'all gonna laugh, but I am really an extroverted introvert. So I'm really, 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 really antisocial. I do not like to talk. I do not like to talk to people. Like I think Sunday, our pastor preached and he was like, well, he was like, well, stand up for this. And it was like, and y'all, I'm in everything. So I'm just sitting there like this. And he said finance, and Rocky was in front of me. I was like, Queen, you need to stand up. And I was like, bruh. I was like, I ain't stood up for nothing. And so I stood up real quick and sat back down. So then he got me and he was like, go hug 3 people. And I'm just like, God damn.
It wasn't
Because
that
I had
bad,
to
though.
get up and talk to people. And I'm just like, yo, I'm really antisocial. But like, if you know me, I can, like, I'm really extroverted. So if you, like, the people that know me will be like, you ain't no damn introvert. But I really am. I am. Don't listen to her. So, like, if you were to come up to me, like, on a regular, I would be like, who the fuck are you? But, you know, it would take
smile.
like this.
I'm a talker. I'm gonna get you, but once that battery low, please leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, my battery go
It's
low real
really
quick.
about energy for me. Like, don't come up with me with no answer or you aggravated, because I'm gonna just look at you. I ain't even gonna say
Oh,
nothing.
I'm real
just
quick to
look
be
at
like,
you.
all right, I'm gonna talk to you later.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to you later because you real.
I mean, other than that, I don't care. I'm very approachable. I feel like I'm very approachable. Now, in the past, I've had people say, like, initially, because I asked people too, like, what was your first?
People say that I'm rude and dismissive.
People thought I was rude. People was like, oh, yeah, I just thought that you was gonna
People
be a
thought I
bitch.
was-
And I was just like, no, I
yeah.
have rest and bitch face.
I do.
People
I
thought
got
I was
heavy.
mean until they started talking to me. They were like, no, you were actually really on the opposite. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I really be chilling.
I'm the shit. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That too, but no, I really be chilling though.
Yeah.
So,
I do too.
I also feel like we live in such a social world that people take your facial expression as like cues now, and I don't think that's like a good thing to do because I naturally just have a resting bitch face, and I focus real hard too, so it just naturally looks like I just don't want to be bothered.
Because I think like a few episodes ago, I think I said something and I looked over, you had like rolled your eyes, and I was like, damn, what the fuck did I do? And then I feel like once we finished, you were just like talking. I was like, okay, damn, so she made that at me. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
It was like you were literally like this, like. And it was a Rocky episode because we were sitting across from each
I
other.
don't
But
know.
I was like,
Don't pay me no
damn.
mind. I know people be watching the podcast and be like, she fucking hate doing this podcast. She fucking hate being here. She don't ever seem engaged. But really, it's just my facial expressions. 9 times out of 10, there's 17 other things going on inside my brain. Like right now, I got a lot of shit to do when I get home. But I gotta do this podcast. But it don't look. Forget y'all.
We made it work.
Shit.
We made it work.
All right, next. Oh, look.
I just ain't gonna take it to heart. That's what
Yeah, don't ever take anything. Don't take nothing to heart. Don't. I be
You
real.
really can't. I mean, I at least give people the chance.
I be trying to
show
smile,
who
but
you really are.
my smile look fake when
Then
I.
when I know. So I move accordingly.
I be trying to warn you.
Mm-hmm.
Not that one. She still talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm
Sick
trying
of
to
that.
smile. All right, let's see what's the next thing on here. Overall, respondents were more concerned with emotional cheating than physical, with the top 3 response for what they classify as cheating, including intentionally fantasizing about another person in a romantic way, flirting with another person, and still having an online dating profile. Having sex with someone who's not your partner came in at a close 4th. It's a shame that older people are still dealing with this also. That's wild.
Yeah, that's a
Like, you old people need to go sit down somewhere. What are you all cheating for?
Y'all gonna break a hip.
What are you cheating for?
I mean, I think it's that dilemma because, you know, men have their crises and women, they go through menopause and they have their crisis. But really more for the men, it's like when they realize they're getting older.
Still got it.
Why?
Yeah,
Go
when they
sit
realize
down.
they're getting older, it's more of that. Like,
Go sit down. Boy, if you gotta pop a Viagra to
It's
come
an
see
ego
me, please
thing.
go sit down. Sit.
that feeds into their ego.
Several
operating
seats.
from
Yeah, but as far as the cheating thing, I think it like once you build a connection with somebody emotionally.
Girl, I forgot you had a fucking dog. I'm so sorry. Halo scared the shit out of me. Sorry, girl.
We all was finna take off running.
Baby,
because
I was
She's
like-
been like randomly popping up. I'm not so thrown off.
I
because
heard her playing with her
She did
toys.
it to me
I was
like
about to,
3 times already.
I was about to
so-
bust a move. I forgot she had a fucking dog. She brushed against my leg. I
It
thought
sounded
she...
like us yesterday when you was man, y'all.
That bird
I
almost
swear to
took me.
God, no. I for y'all that's listening, little insert story. So where my patio is, there's sprinklers down there, and so in the very corner it's a hole, and I think that there was a sprinkler there, and they moved it to where it currently is now, but they never closed up the hole. And it is a perfect circle. So yesterday, when Shakayla was leaving and I had to leave and go somewhere, so we were downstairs, and all of a sudden a bird just flew. And when I say we screamed and took off running, Rocky was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Girl, we almost got attacked by a bird."
That bird scared the shit out of me.
But when I say I think it's a lot of birds up under there because
I believe
yeah,
it.
that's my friend. And I was trying to figure out where all of this bird poop came from because
That's
if you
where
look
it
at
came.
everybody's garages is clear except for mine. Like, what y'all got against me? But I couldn't figure out where the birds were sitting. But now I see they sitting up under my patio.
I believe
You
it.
think to have maintenance come
I
patch
believe
it
it.
up for you?
Yeah, but I need them to make sure there's nothing up in there. Because
That's
if
what
you
I'm
patch
saying.
it up and they in there, then they die and they decay. Now my apartment stink and now we have a problem.
That's true too.
But yeah, I do need to
At least you'd
contact
be able to
them.
leave up out of here and go to another one, but that's a lot of moving.
Yeah, I got too much stuff.
That
I
part.
got too much shit to do.
That
to do what I need.
part.
But as far as going back to cheating, it's a difference when you get to emotional. Like once you build a connection with someone, like that's a little different. That hits a little different because you're not sharing stuff with them that you share with me or that you haven't shared with me, or like they know you or different things about you that I don't know, like why the fuck this happened. And at that point you got
Why she know that and I
It's
don't?
intimate.
that
You're
like
being intimate with somebody else other than your partner.
it's a form of intimacy.
Yeah. So stuff that's supposed to be between you and that
It's
person.
the fact that
is
it's
now
saying that having sex
shown.
with someone who's not your partner came in close at 4th. The fuck you mean having sex with
Because,
someone else coming in
but
at
if
Because
you
4th?
think
a lot of people have sex and it's not an emotional connection. It's just to get their.
And
I know,
not
baby,
even-
that's-
and not even from that perspective. But,
yeah.
if you really think about it, people be, and especially women, they be more mad at the fact that you lied and you played in somebody's face than them actually like, you know, seeing like the actual cheating or whatever the case may be. Or but like you be like this mother. Like you're so blown away up here because you're thinking about like all the stuff, like all
Your
the time
mind
you could
blown
have came
from the
clean.
shit, yeah.
Especially if you were like, hey, is there anything you had to, you know, tell me, or you like, or you gave that person an opportunity to come clean, they didn't, they've been playing in your face. People be more stuck and hurt on that alone than that what actually happened.
That's true too.
So that's why I was like, I can actually see that, you know,
Yeah.
because that's really where the hurt comes from. It's like, damn,
Because
like,
I said in your face and I asked you.
and don't let you be the man or woman that you actually help put this person on, like help them get some of that stuff life together.
Because the first one
That's a
is
slap in the face.
intentionally fantasizing about a person in a romantic way, and then of course the flirting with another person second, and then still having an online dating profile is the third one, and then the fourth
Yeah,
one
you be real hurt.
was having sex.
Real hurt.
I guess that makes sense.
You know, so I can kind of see why that's a little higher than the actual act of cheating and stuff, you know.
It's true.
But I mean, it's still all bad. We're not justifying because people be looking for loopholes. Nigga. We ain't.
That girl said we not justifying.
Rocky said it's not okay to cheat. Okay?
Look, here she
It's
goes
not.
standing on business.
It's not.
Additionally, 34% of men found liking another person's photo on social media who matches with a partner's sexual orientation to be a form of cheating, which was the third highest pick
Liking
by
the picture?
males. Which was the third highest pick by males, while it didn't even score in women's top 5 cheating concerns. So men don't like when you like other men's profile pictures.
Yes, basically. Oh, but that makes sense because if you think like a man, they're visual, so they know what they be thinking when they like a woman's picture. So they're gonna justify. They're gonna think the same as their partner if they see you, you know, liking somebody who's not ugly, you know, look nice. They're gonna be like,
see,
what
but you'll never be able to catch me because I don't like people's pictures on.
Ooh, not the thunder.
I don't like people's pictures on Facebook or on Instagram. The stuff that I be liking be of celebrities. So if you're mad about me liking Drake's picture, then baby, that's on you.
Yeah.
Look, y'all, we might have to cut this episode a little quicker than normal because that weather don't sound right outside. Next thing that's on here, how many people are single is the next statistic that she did. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, they went to the Bureau. No, nearly 47% of the U.S. population, just over 117 million people, are currently single. Damn, there's a lot of fish in the sea, y'all.
That's a lot.
That's over 117 million people. That's a lot of fish in the sea.
Are they classifying like? Do they classify them? So because like on the little paper that they give out, it's like, are you single? Are you married? Are you separate? Like that. So like technically you could live with somebody but still be classified as single because you're not married. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like, are we looking at single as a dollar bill, or are we single just not legally
I guess that's
married?
more of like how they calculate it, like how they really know per se, and that's the stat part. You don't really know how they
like
calculate the
you
numbers
gotta be
per
very
se,
you gotta be very y'all, Alexa just sent me a notification that says that there's a severe thunderstorm watch until 2 a.m.
I told you I was good.
But yeah, you gotta be very specific with that stat, because looking at that, like when you go and you check, are you single, are you married, are you widowed, are you divorced, like you checking single even though you could be living with somebody.
That's true too.
So I don't know if 100 and something million people are single.
Well, then maybe let's just say 100 million people. We'll just take the 17 million out and we'll keep 100 million.
Oh, that's a big jump. But also, that could be, you could be like just living separately, like in a relationship, living separately. There's not a box for in a relationship. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers in multiple.
That part, I was talking to this guy off of Facebook, so it was on the Facebook dating app.
That Facebook dating app is hell. It's hell.
We were talking, and he was just I was talking to him about some beef that, has been recently going on in my life, and I was explaining to him. He was just like, okay, well, I got a quick question for you. I was like, yeah, sure, what's that? He was just like, do you prefer men or women? And I was like, well, what do you mean? He was just like, do you prefer to hang with men or do you prefer to hang with women? And I was just like, well, I prefer to hang with men because they're less dramatic than females are. And he was just like, ooh, I don't like that. And I was like,
okay,
why not? And he was just like, I like my women to like women. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now, we're not having a threesome. I'm not polyamorous. I'm not into any of that. And he was just like, okay, well, we can go ahead and stop talking because I will never be monogamous. I like my women to like women. I'm so glad that we got this taken care of in the first 2 days of talking to each other. Thank you so much.
Wow, y'all niggas is bold.
I mean, I'd rather them be honest up front.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I was just like, so there's no way, like, ever in your life you plan on just being one woman. He was just like, yeah, like, but the woman that I'm with needs to be open to having threesomes occasionally or often because I need that in my life because that's what I'm accustomed to.
Yeah, ooh, wow.
I wish you the best on your search in finding a female who wants to
be
be with you and with other women. I was just like, well, okay, well, what if the girl that you're with wants men? And he was like, no, it's always going to be a female. Well, you can't be that way.
And that's the part that gets me. No, seriously, that's the part that gets me with the whole threesome thing, because it's like, to me, I just feel like the way that they are using it is it's an excuse that's justified.
Yeah.
Because you should have self-control enough to, like, be able to.
That man said he'll never be monogamous, and he needs whatever woman that he with, or he can be monogamous, but whatever woman he's with needs to be available and open to threesomes. And I'm like, I'm glad we had this conversation. We can continue to talk and be friends because we did have a really good conversation.
And that's what makes it hypocritical, because it's like you're a hypocrite in a sense, because it's like, then you say, oh, well, what if she wants to
and I was just like, okay, cool.
And,
so,
you know, to be in the loop. And then it's always, oh, hell no. Like, then you're a hypocrite, sir.
But it's like it's
what
okay
are
for you to
talking
fuck this
about?
female while I'm staring at you, but it's not okay for a man to fuck me while you staring? Like, what's...
Like, you're a
like,
hypocrite.
why are we not on the same page when it comes down to this?
So that's why I say I feel like that's just it's just an excuse that they use to justify that action, which is, you can't make it make sense. You just
like a little baby.
greedy.
What she do to my daughter? Why she staring at you?
Because she scared the shit out of me. I thought she was a fucking rape. You scared me, girl. All right. What's the next one on here?
I know, girl.
Let's move on to this one. Dating and relationship status statistics. A Singles in America survey by the Harris Poll Thought Leadership Practice, goddamn, found that a quarter of Americans said they weren't looking for a relationship, and 8 in 10 Americans felt that you don't need to be married to be happy. So the question is, do you need to be married to be happy? What does happiness look like, to be honest?
I feel like you should already have happiness before you look to be in a relationship with somebody else.
You need to have happiness within yourself before you get it from somebody else.
Because then you're just going to totally rely on that person. And realistically, people are human and they're going to disappoint. So that's, you kind of just say yourself up for failure.
And I said I'd rather be disappointed in myself.
I think it was like a question. I think it was one of Rocky's podcasts.
Yeah, it was like, would you rather be alone, or no? It was mine, because I asked the question.
Oh, maybe would you rather have like a friends with benefits that who like fails you or something like that?
Something like that. And I was like, no, because I would rather be disappointed. In myself.
It was like, would you rather be alone or with like somebody who's gonna disappoint you or something like that?
Would you rather be alone or settle for the wrong person?
I would like settle for the wrong person because I ain't trying to be in this group alone.
I'd rather be disappointed in myself. Like, when I leave these dishes out, damn, you fucked up. You didn't clean the dishes. When I didn't cook, damn, you fucked up. Now you starving. Yeah.
No, we both gonna be every day. It's gonna be
because if we sitting here looking at each other and I done came home from work and you sitting on the couch, nigga, ain't nothing cooking. Then don't let me come up here and you doing drugs. Oh, you gotta go.
That would be nice. Okay.
Yeah, but let me just go ahead and get you some boxes. I'll be right back. I'm finna go to Walmart.
We couldn't. Okay.
Per 2022 research, in the previous 2 years, more than 1/3 of people on the dating app Bumble have ended a marriage or a serious relationship.
Ended?
Like ended up in a marriage or a relationship.
Oh, okay.
So apparently Bumble is where it's at if you're looking for a man to get married to.
I thought people.
Baby, I don't know. I don't be on Bumble. I thought that was white people.
Thought you said it in the mic.
I whispered it.
You whispered it in the mic.
You know, we're going to use the proper terminology.
Thought that's what Bumble was for.
Girl, no.
I don't think I've ever been on Bumble, to be honest.
I've heard people be on Bumble, but I've heard mixed things. So.
I've never been on Bumble.
But it's always
all
with all the apps. So.
At this point, it's a strikeout for me everywhere. So
I've only just been on Facebook dating because I just don't have the patience to maintain too many dating apps. So I just be even then I don't get on Facebook dating very often, and I always come back and it'd be like 25 messages, and I'm like, oh, overwhelmed, and I just leave about it.
I always come back to the same niggas sending me a like every week. We create different
like,
fucking.
You gotta mentally create a compartment to message people back, like that you're matching with. So it's like,
and that's the problem with these dating apps.
They can always come back.
They come back. Them niggas come back like a fucking boomerang, bro. I just fucking denied you, man. Like, where you come from? And they always say, just join, nigga. But the crazy thing is, Facebook is based, like, the Facebook dating profile is based off of your fucking Facebook page. How many fucking Facebook pages do you have, nigga?
Oh my god.
Nigga, you ain't even taller than your truck. Like, come on, man. Like,
you guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up because at this point, she wildin'.
it's 100% in 5 minutes.
Look, we gonna
Rocky
get this. Rocky said she need to go.
Rocky said y'all gotta be fucked up.
We gonna finish this podcast up, y'all. There's a lot going on. This weather bad, okay?
Yes,
this weather's
this
getting
weather
bad.
bad. We
got
got
weather.
topic.
We got weather transition.
But people have actually said that the past couple of episodes of us just rambling on have been the better episodes than us staying to like
Who said that?
Wait, what? I missed that whole thing. Missed the whole thing.
us rambling. People prefer to listen to us ramble about stuff than us staying on topic with like an actual topic.
Yeah, because it shows our real self.
We kind of do those stay on topic.
It does go back and forth, but like sometimes
Yeah.
the random stories that be popping up about work or whatever happens, they just be like, where'd the story come from?
Like,
I can see
like
that,
Halo
though.
sitting here playing with my feet.
But people have said that they've kind of enjoyed like starting off with a topic, but like how the tangents happen. They've enjoyed like just listening. And I think like our past 3 or 4 episodes have been like that. Like it's not been anything
Interesting.
consistent. We just be all over the place.
Like I said, it's topics. So like I said, when you have good conversations with people, it can lead to
That and baby,
some
we
interesting things.
almost 30, 40 episodes in
Yeah.
at this point. There's only so much shit we can talk about with y'all.
I mean, yeah, some of the stuff is going to be recycled, but it's different.
Yeah,
you
as
know,
y'all see, we
so-
keep like referring back. Oh, I think we talked about this, but y'all gonna see our point. Clearly, we like Rocky over here. We standing on business.
Yeah, you gotta stand on business all the time. All the time.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get close to the end because you know it is about to throw down raining over here.
It's like lightning outside.
It is, and there's supposed to be a tornado and hail warning, all that, and you know your girl live about 50 fucking minutes from here.
Yeah,
so.
this
Yeah, that's why I
time.
said, I know you
This
have the
time, I'm
highway
gonna
road.
need you to text me and say you home.
That's what Mama said. But look, it was bad enough, so mind y'all, I was late getting here. So mind y'all, we meet at Koya's house, okay, every
We're
Wednesday
supposed to meet
at 6:30, okay. It's supposed to be 6:30. She can't get home until 6. You don't get home
That's
until
right.
6:30.
I thought
It
it
is
was 7,
6:30.
but okay, you know, whatever
It
works.
was 6:30.
Whatever works.
We were supposed to be here by 6:30 because Koya, of course, works her 2 jobs at the daycare. She can't generally be home until 6:30. But even then, when we get here at 6:30, she still gotta take Halo out, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And your girl never on time, okay? At this point, they should know that.
Ever.
I be trying. But I live so far away that I never know what's going to happen,
Just leave
okay?
it in
I think I was in the grocery store and I seen that. I said, well, I can come back down another aisle.
Look, my mama was in the house and she was like, you don't need to leave. It's going to be tornadoes. It's going to be hell. Don't leave this house. Don't leave this house. And I was just like, no one sent a text message out saying that we rescheduling, mama. So I got to go.
But you know what? I have a Zoom account, so we can get on there and do it through Zoom and just record.
You need to get on your Zoom.
Like, no, like for real, like we can record
Get
it.
on your Zoom. Maybe we can try that another time, but
Yeah, no, like
This time we
let us
didn't-
practice first.
yeah, we
A
didn't
virtual
schedule.
episode.
A virtual episode because we all in different places.
We didn't schedule accordingly for that. I mean, with all of us talking about vacation, baby, one of these episodes might fuck around and be virtual.
Listen, okay.
She talked about a
Yeah,
cruise. She talked
somebody.
about cruise and Houston, and she always down in fucking Houston. So,
Rocky always saying she need to be a Houston resident.
so I mean, it'd be like that. But anyways, y'all, let's finish up this fucking episode. I got one more thing on this thing.
Slim, thick, caramel skin.
Dating and mental health statistics. We're gonna go ahead and go down this path, and then we're gonna be done.
Cause I'm gonna beat them.
A cross-sectional study of 475 people over the age of 18 in 2020 found that those who used swipe-based dating apps experienced a significantly higher rate of psychological distress, anxiety, and depression.
You know what?
Not these apps out here causing anxiety.
I agree because I don't know if I
Depression.
got a crooked thumb or something, but like I'll be swiping and shit. I know I'm not trying to like that person. Yeah, I agree. So then I'm sitting here like, please don't send me a message. Please don't send me a message. Please don't send me a message. Yeah, it's true. So now I got anxiety because I don't want you. I don't want you to see.
Deactivate your page.
Okay, because as soon as you send me like back, I gotta block you because bro, that
I'm
was
sorry.
that was on accident.
Deactivate that damn page. That's
Real
why you
quick.
want to be on there.
Yeah.
I'm sick of
Damn.
that.
It's been a few people that I got the accidental likes, and sorry, my bad, bro.
I don't know.
Are you on dating apps, Rocky?
No, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I deactivate my Facebook dating so much it might as well just stay in that status. Because I'll bring it back up and then I'll definitely turn it back off and realize
how
why
I
I just wait till my person comes.
She said
Yeah.
something.
She said she meet her man in physical form.
I
because
really
she
do believe that. I've been putting that out in the universe. It's gonna happen. I just don't see.
You got
I
a
don't
lot of
see.
hope. I got that hope for
Yeah,
you.
it's
I
definitely
lost hope.
well, faith, okay, baby, we faith.
You got a lot of faith. I know.
Okay.
I let it go.
Her man is going to be physically
I've been putting
present.
that on the atmosphere, and it's gonna
Come
come
on
back.
now.
honey.
Yeah, I let that go. It
But-
ain't in my book.
Baby, I've accepted that
The
I'm
apps,
still.
y'all can have them. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't even be having the time. Like, and I could really create like a bomb profile, but it's like I don't even be wanting to do that because by the time I
It's
finish
so
that
much.
part,
And you know
I'll be
what's so
ready
bad?
to deactivate it.
And you know
Like,
what's so bad? Like, I will turn my notifications off. So then I'll get on there and I'll be like, oh shit.
That was another thing too. I wasn't responding back to people, and then when I did, they read the shit and it was like, well, fuck you,
It's
'cause you
too
didn't respond.
much. It's so.
So
I
it's
get it though
like-
because it is really anxiety driven. 'Cause like I said, I'll get on there and like I'll miss like a month and a half, and I get on there. I have 25 plus messages. Baby, I gotta turn it off because I'm over it. And they're always just, hey, beautiful, let me talk to you, and can I take you out? Or the ones that just be real bold with it and be like, where you located so I can pull up. Sir, what? Pull up for why?
There was one person that sent me a message like that. I think it was on BOK, and was like, "Would you be down?" Like something about a massage, and I was like, bro, like it was like 10:30 at night. It was like, I was like, no, or something like that. I said no, and he was like, well, you better block, because who the fuck are you talking to?
That's when they get negative though. They be like, all right, then you fat bitch. Like,
Yeah.
why gotta be fat? I wasn't fat
Because
just a minute
you
ago.
ain't
You
getting
trying to
access to the draws.
Damn it, like whoever that guy was,
Let's be
I
fucking
can't remember
for
what
real.
it was.
Because
But
some
he
of
was,
y'all don't even read the damn bio. Nigga. you would have known not to even try, okay? Okay.
But that man was like,
okay.
whatever it was, he was just like, tonight, or you better get with it, or something like that.
I promise you, in my bio, I said, I put the shit in all caps too. I was like, not doing this, not doing that. I do not play, baby. I'll be like, did you read my bio? Like,
Damn.
oh yeah, I did. And then some questions down, I know for a fact you didn't read.
Block.
You didn't read, so.
And the crazy thing about it is, I think he popped up on another app and sent me like block, because
Yeah,
what?
because they
He
definitely
must
be
live
on
in an
more than
apartment
one.
complex for him to continuously pop up. He gotta be close.
I don't trust the ones who are on multiple. Sir, if I see you all on
On all of them, yeah. I've
all
run
of
across
them,
that
bro,
where you're like,
you getting busy.
you on POF and you're on Bumble. And I'm like, why are you on all these?
I just do
apps?
BOK. BOK is like really young people.
You can't be having white men on there.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Selling on the app.
They be trying to find a
They
black
can't
girl.
discriminate. That's a lawsuit.
I get it.
well.
I get it. But the white man be looking for the black
Yeah.
girls on that app.
And then like I think he
Black
was on
women, but
Hinge.
no,
I was
don't
just
trust
like,
that either.
I don't think I've ever gotten on Hinge. I've never gotten on a lot of them. Okay.
clearly.
I found my ex on POF.
One of my older friends,
Clearly
she
they don't
married
work.
her husband and they met on Plenty and Fish. So.
I found a girl that met her husband on Plenty of Fish also.
Clearly
I met my
that shit
ex on
don't
POF
work.
and it didn't work. So.
Shit don't work.
See, the statistics it's not gonna, it's
See,
not
look,
gonna work.
statistically, look, right now we hitting 50-50 at this point. Didn't work for me, but the other two people I know, their relationship flourished. So I mean,
Statistically, it ain't working. It ain't working.
It's a hit and miss, y'all, out here.
It really is. This dating is
tough. It's tough. I mean, we can do it though. We just gotta straighten up.
All right, peeps, we're at the end of our episode. We need to hurry up and skedaddle home because it's about to beat the shit out of all of us, except for Koya, because she already home. But
she gotta take me home.
Oh shit.
oh damn, you ain't got no car?
It's in the shop.
Her car.
Oh, come on now. I thought you was gonna get a new one though. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna take this topic offline. You guys like, subscribe, follow, interact. We love seeing y'all. We love hearing from y'all. Peace.
Mm-hmm.